Right, guys, welcome once again to another episode. And what we'll be dealing today is we'll be dealing with the trend, market trend. You probably have heard of the trend is your friend, probably something like that. And the question would be, what the heck is the trend and how is it my friend? So every time you open up a chart, you obviously see something. If you just downloaded MetaTrader 4, you obviously see something. So I'm just gonna take this off. Okay, before I take it off, I want you to see something. I think I'm gonna take this off. Yeah, you're able to see that we have something here going on where price was moving all the way up, coming down, right? So what would you call that? In forex trading or rather in financial markets, price moving down like this is what we call a downtrend. You see, right? It's what we call a downtrend. And if price is actually going all the way from like here, from down and going all the way up, is what we call an uptrend. So if you see price mostly looking up to the going to the upside, uh, we say that price, or rather this currency pair, is in an uptrend or a downtrend depending on which direction it's taking. So there are indicators you can use which can help you figure out where the trend is. So in this case, as you can see, we have one of them, moving average, and this is based on a 10 period shift zero simple method applied to close in that. So what this period is 10, meaning that it calculates the previous closing price of each and every candlestick bar. So if, for instance, it calculates each and every one, 10 of them, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to 10, and then it just calculates the average close, and then it's able to print out this line which you keep on seeing here in red, right? So you can add as many as you want for each guide. So if right if these numbers are actually showing, if the line is showing you that it's pointing down, or rather price is below this line, it's in telling you that price is in a downtrend, right? And you should be seeking for a sell opportunity. And if, for instance, it's moving from a downtrend to an uptrend, like what's happening here, what was happening here, price was above this line, right? If price is above the line, it's in an uptrend. If price is below the line, it's in a downtrend. So you shouldn't just be speculative to say, okay, price is below this line, now I should sell, I'll make money. Probably that's the worst thing you would do with your money. You are doing something you have no idea of. So it's not only that moving average, you can also adapt like literally what's in here, what is it, yeah, what's in here. So you can have the Parabolic Star, for instance. Just click OK. You'll be able to see that we have these green dots. So if the green dots are above, meaning price has changed this down in a downtrend. If the green dots are below, meaning price is in an uptrend, right? But if we come back a little bit down here, so that you can see it clearly, you can obviously see that here we have a lot of noise, right? You wouldn't know when to buy, you wouldn't know when to sell, so you'd be confused. So these are just ways you can actually adapt to help you make confirmation, because literally trading is about confluence. But what I mean by confluence is where you have many indicators that are helping you to determine whether price is more likely to go up in the future or prices are more likely to go down. And by so doing, it'll be easy for you to take a trade and be confident enough before you actually click your buy or sell, putting your money on the line. So currently right now Euro USD are in a downtrend, and obviously on 30 minutes time frame, with my strategy I have a different view. And obviously here as well, we're in a downtrend, H4 downtrend daily, uh, we're in a downtrend as well as the weekly, we're in a downtrend, as the month as well, we're in a downtrend. So obviously taking a buy position is a waste idea here. So there are what we call now somebody will be asking, okay, I just took a buy on Euro USD, right? I just took a buy on Euro USD, the same thing which is in a downtrend. So what I'm actually doing here is that I am scalping. There's literally about 4 types of traders. So one of them, they are called intradays or day traders. like what kind of like the kind of position I have right now is where we try to make money from the small moves. Like price can move from here and then it makes me profit from here, I'm out. You see, right? It may probably retrace all the way down, but like if it reaches here, I close my profit. Like I keep on doing that nearly based on how many times I want to do it for the day, also in line with my goals. And there's also a short-term trader where they hold positions for a few hours. There is also a position trader who can hold for trades like 3-4 days, right, or a week. And there are also swing traders where they can hold for even months, 3-4 months, just one trade, in aiming for more profit, right? So obviously we've learned something about trends. So you can utilize many of the aspects in terms of using indicators. So these are indicators. Like here we have the Ichimoku. You just click on done. There's a brief law on how to use this one, and I think it's best on the higher time frame. So basically what this is that if price is below this thing, which is like a crowd, meaning price is in a downtrend, but if price is above this thing, which is like a crowd, price is in an uptrend, and you'll be seeking to take trades in that same direction. And that's how you can utilize that in terms of getting your best trades uh, in line with that. So there are also indicators down here called like the stochastic as well. Click on that. So if you see how the stochastic plays out, you can see like what's been happening here. Down here, price is all the way up. Like if it reaches on this level 80, yeah, 80, it's called that there's a theory that states that the market is overbought. So most of the times you'll be seeking for an opportunity to sell, right? And if the lines here go all the way to like 20, meaning price is oversold, so you'll be looking for an opportunity to buy. So if you look at what happened, price was all the way up here and this was all the way up here. If you got a signal that to sell, you'd have actually sold, and look what would have happened. You would have made all this money, right? It's just the same way here, going up same thing, going down same thing. So in this case, you might utilize it on any time frame, but always be careful whenever you trade. Like what's happening here, it's one of those, it's basically one of the signals that I have. I got a signal here to buy with my strategy, and then look at what Stochastic has for me. It has got a buy setup, right? The green line has actually crossed the red line, so this trade is still valid. I can still make money out of this. So I've already entered my trade, and let's see how it goes about. I'm also on a long position with GBP long term, so it's not really short term. So you can try to go through and browse up all these indicators and see which one works best for you. If you don't understand it, try to check out some videos on YouTube and go a little bit deeper. Sooner or later, who knows how much money and how many cars this thing can buy for you. So that's it.